Hey, Jason here. Today I'm going to do a short product review of this new 2-cell Lipo from LRP. It's called a Super Shorty. It's 2600 milliamps. You can see that this thing is exactly the same size as basically half of a traditional saddle pack. And this thing was actually designed specifically for people that want to race mod and want to really either control weight distribution in their buggy, or people that want to race mod and just want to run the lightest possible setup. Now this thing is really pretty unique. It's the first one of its kind that I'm aware of, and it's 2600 milliamps. And right here on the side, I don't know if you guys will be able to see, but it says 110C burst with 55C continuous, basically current delivery. And basically, in case you don't know, C rating is really a derivative of the actual milliamps. So 55C of 2600 milliamps. So this thing weighs about 133 grams, and I'll put up some pictures that I have right here. You can see the weight difference between the actual Super Shorty and a traditional Reedy Shorty right here. And so it's actually pretty neat. Now, I know that there are a lot of stock guys that are wanting to get their hands on something like this, and I'm going to be completely honest with you. This is the first iteration of this product from LRP, and the thing worked really well. As a matter of fact, last night I was club racing with my 22T 2.0 stadium truck, and I was running a Reedy Shorty in it, and I was a little bit scared to actually put this in because I didn't know how it would respond. But so we ran one heat in a main. I ended up winning, you know, woohoo! But I was afraid to actually try this in the main, so I ran my Shorty battery for the first qualifier in the main, and then after the mains were over, I put this in. And shame on me for being scared, but the truth is when I put this thing in, there are a couple of jumps on our track down at the far right hand side. There's like this really, it's kind of a small double, but you really need to downside it because if the truck flat bottoms, you're going right up a hill, and it's squirrely up the hill if you flat bottom. And this made the truck so much more forgiving to drive. I wish I would have just ran it in the main, not been such a little scaredy cat and ran this thing in the main, but I didn't. We ran it afterwards, and we tried it in my truck and in one of my buddy's cars, and we both really liked it. But I want to talk to you about a little bit about weight. Since we're on the topic of batteries and weight, there are a lot of guys out there that are super talented and ballistically fast. And I'm talking about guys like Ryan Mayfield and many others. Ryan tends to add a lot of weight to his cars to get a very specific bias and to tame the car to make it easy to drive. And I think there's nothing wrong with that. I think that that's a great idea. You know, each driver, we all know what works for us, right? And so if adding some weight to your car to make it planted and make it super consistent works for you, then there's nothing wrong with that. But my buddy Ty Tessman just won the 2015 Cactus, the first ever indoor Cactus Classic that was on super high grip clay with slicks with a really light car. Ty ran no weight and he ran a Shorty battery. And a lot of guys, when it comes to these super high grip situations, they'll add weight to the cars to tame them. But I think that Ty is living proof that you can work on your setup and get the car working really well while it's lightweight. I mean, I'm not saying adding weight is wrong, but if adding weight made everybody go faster, they would do it in Formula One or something like that, and that just isn't the case. The faster your car is moving and with weight in it, the harder it makes it for that car to change direction. So there's a fine balance. But anyways, I just thought I'd show you guys this thing. It's really cool. It looks like there could be some special versions coming with super low resistance for stock here in the future. This one had about 6 ohms per cell of resistance, which really isn't super low for a stock racing application. And this thing isn't super high C rating based on the milliamps either. So this really isn't intended for stock, but if it makes your car that much easier to drive, it still might make you faster. So anyways, I really like this thing. I'm gonna play with it a little bit more and run it in whichever cars I can. And I don't know, I just thought it was a cool product to share with you guys. Is it for everybody? Probably not, but definitely a cool product. So if you're interested in getting one of these things, I know you can get them over at like LRP USA, A-Main. Any place that carries LRP stuff will get one of these. So check with your local hobby shop and, you know, let me know what you think. I'd be curious to get your guys' feedback and your input. So thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye. Hey, by the way, before you leave, I just want to say thanks again for watching my videos. I only make these videos so that we can have fun together. By the way, you'd be doing me a big favor if you could either comment, like, or even better, subscribe to my channel. Again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.